Lesson Chapter 17 Dark Mirror. Perhaps there is no such person who does not know the fairy tale of Alexander Pushkin, about the sleeping princess and the 7 heroes, analogue to the story Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? What is it? Asked the proud queen. This tale should not be called the tale of the sleeping princess, but the tale of the dark mirror. In a fairy tale, a dark mirror is described as an object, but in real life, a dark mirror is a dense energy clot. When a larva or egregore integrated into our energy system, first of all, they put a dark mirror, enveloping with this clot of energy both outside and inside. Larva has a weaker clot. It sends distorted and then negative images and thoughts to any event that occurs in our lives. It is through this transmitter that a person is bombarded with negativity, gradually beginning to see the world in black. He is consumed by doubts, fears and anxieties. At this stage, the black mirror is embedded deeper, and the person is sent not only thoughts, but also feelings. Now the man is completely at the mercy of the larva. Believing your thoughts and emotions, a person makes a lot of mistakes. He can be rude to colleagues, quarrel with his wife or husband, say nasty things to parents. At the same time, he sincerely believes that everyone is wrong, everyone finds fault with him, that life is difficult and hopeless. Once under the power of the egregore, a person is also bombarded with negative images, thoughts and feelings. Gradually, the dark mirror grows stronger, and a person changes their lifestyle to a convenient egregore. Now a person obeys someone else and Sharpo 39's will. Of course, not all egregores are so strong. But look at alcoholics, drug addicts, religious fanatics, workaholics, sports fans, vegetarians, people who practice Qigong, yoga and Reiki. They all have something in common. The degree of mirror implementation varies from person to person. This depends on the strength of the energy structure of the individual. Because of this, egregores and larvae can affect different people in different ways. There are people who suffer greatly from alcohol addiction, and there are drinkers on weekends. In this case, the egregore is one, but the degree of its influence is different. Also, advanced people, such as seers, are not completely deprived of their inner vision when they fall into a trap with a dark mirror. They also install a mirror, but somewhat different, translucent, so that they do not suspect something is wrong and do not begin to pump up energy to a greater extent and see what is interfering with vision. Looking at others, they see without distortion, but as soon as they look at themselves, they do not notice the introduction of the larva or egregore in their energy structure, and of course, they do not see the installed mirror. Can you imagine what a healer is like, who treats people with the imposition of hands, but at the same time has a diseased organ, because the larva is sitting on it? Or an instructor of vegetarianism, Reiki, yoga, or Qigong, who popularizes a certain lifestyle and adjusts the audience to a certain frequency of vibrations, connecting people to the egregore. Such people can unsharpo 39 to even ask for help. They seem to lead a healthy lifestyle themselves, help people and face the problem of energy outflow with all the ensuing consequences. Ask for help is to admit that you have your own problems, and admit it, first of all, to yourself. When you don unsharpo 39 to see anything with your inner eye, it unsharpo 39 as one thing. But when you see reality with a distortion, it unsharpo 39 as quite another. How do we understand that reality is distorted? How do we feel someone else unsharpo 39 as influence on the person? There is one win-win option: keep your head and the channels above it in energy purity, constantly clean the pineal gland, and then the possibility of influence will simply disappear. You may object that in Qigong there are certain exercises for working with the pineal gland and the third dantian. But Qigong practitioners never clean the channels above themselves, and the purification of the third dantian is so insignificant that it does not affect the dark mirror at all. They don unsharpo 39 to use transcendental energy as a weapon to knock out dark energy. A dark mirror is a very dense dark bundle of energy. Any other clot of energy, a well-developed pineal gland would simply burn with its frequency of vibration, but cannot do this to the dark mirror. This clot is used as a translator. In our third dantian, our own thoughts are born and thought forms come from the external environment. These are the thoughts that our family members, colleagues, and friends live with. To slip thoughts to a person that are convenient to the parasite sitting on it, for the larva is costs nothing. And if a person does not begin to track these thoughts, he safely accepts them as his own. If we start tracking our thoughts and think where they come from, whether they correspond to our nature, we will be able to determine, even indirectly, whether the mirror is on us or not. For example, a situation at work, a person flashes the thought, "I am not treated well," and he is ready to be offended. If a person asks himself, "Whose idea is this? Is it really mine?" he may quite unexpectedly to himself say, "No." This is how comes understanding that thoughts are sent, and there is a dark mirror on the person. To remove the dark mirror, you need to inject as much energy as possible into the third dantian. You can remove the dark mirror in the same way as we remove the larva. We hit it first with a red line, and then apply energy breathing to the area that we hit, lesson number 18. And you need to do this every day for several days or even weeks. Also, you need to figure out who put this dark mirror. It is possible that this is an egregore, then we clear the channels located above us. It is possible that the larva, then you need to find the larva in our energy system and throw it out of yourself. If you do not do this during the day, then at night, when we sleep, the parasite will restore the dark mirror, and you will have to start all over again. With each practice of purification, the energy parasite will weaken, and eventually everything will turn out exactly as we need it. But for complete freedom, you will have to make a lot of effort. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. All have a good mood and bye.